Hey y'all. Hello, hello, hello. Give me a moment while I uh, share this out to my groups. How are you guys doing today? All right. You gonna make a Oh my god, guys, I'm obsessed with Jasmine Sullivan. And how you gonna okay. All right, we are all shared out on Facebook. Let's get our Instagram on. Hi, guys. I'm just being silly. The power. Crap doodles. It's funny. So many songs I shouldn't have listened to as a child. Hey, Kels Butter. How you doing, girl? All right. So we're all shared out on our platforms. Happy Wednesday, guys. Call your friends in. Turn this thing on. Hope your week is going well. How was your day, Kels Butter? I hope it went well. Actually, if you could, hey, Sincere 39, if one of y'all could just type something in the box real quick so I can see what kind of delay there is. Okay, awesome. Hey, all right, you missed Wednesday. Okay. It's cool. You know, the replays are always up. You can check Instagram, you can check YouTube, Facebook. The replays will always be there. Hello, Aisien V. Who's that? Do I know you in real life? I understand being busy, Kels Butter. Don't even worry about it. That's why I have the replays. I know everybody can't make all the episodes. Awesome. You got to make sure you subscribe to the YouTube so you can just stay up on it when you can. Shoot, I don't even make every episode. Oh, okay. I crack myself up. Uh, all right. So today we are a little short on stories, but what we can do is we can do a Q&A session after. I only have 2 stories today. Hey, Shogun Assassin. Wave. This tablet really tests my patience. I'm trying to wave at you, Shogun Assassin, and the tablet's like, no, I don't want to do this. Rude. All right. You ready to play nice now? Wow. Okay. All right, guys. So it's going to be a short show unless you guys have questions. So I hope you have questions. Okay. We've only got 2 stories tonight plus our NPL Nugget. But if y'all want to do just like a Q&A episode for the rest of the show, your girl is here for you. All right. Okay. Oh, I'm hot. Come on, yo. Hold on, guys. You gonna make all right. Cool. All right, guys. So we're getting started in 1 minute. Make sure you have, your drinks, your paper and pen, snacks, whatever you need to get comfortable. And now I need you to invite your friends because it's 8:05 and we are getting started, okay? All right, welcome. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome to NPL Legal Dish. This is my Monday through Wednesday live broadcast where I teach business and legal concepts using pop culture and celebrity news. If this is your first time seeing my face or hearing my voice, and you're like, who's this lady? Why is she talking? I'm Natalie Pierre Lewis. I'm the host of the show, and I'm the owner and operator of NPL Consulting LLC, a business formation firm. What that means is I help people like your like yourself get your business paperwork together. Things like getting your articles of incorporation, making sure you have EIN numbers and DUNS numbers, getting contracts templates for clients and partners so you're not left holding the bag, brand protection strategies so that you don't have your business ideas stolen, and hiring and training strategies so that you are not sued for discrimination. Okay. Um, Look, this is a wholesome show, Kels Butter. Okay, so I help you do all of these things. If you're wondering why I'm qualified to help you do all of these things, I am a licensed attorney. Have been one for 15 years and counting. I've started multiple businesses for myself and others, both online and offline. I've had many careers in the realms of entrepreneurship, the law, education, hospitality, and administrative support. And most important, I'm very passionate about making business and legal education as accessible to everyone as possible. Not everybody has the time, the money, or the desire to go to business school or to law school, but a lot of you have amazing business ideas. And if you're going to be successful, there are just some things that you need to know. All right. So that is why I am here. So if you are in the startup phase of your business and you are looking for some guidance in the registration process so that you can get official, so you can do things like build business credit, get business loans, get your products into big box stores, contract with the federal government, you got to have your paperwork in order. It don't mean paperwork, girl. But we'll get to it. But yeah, so if you need help with this, this is what I help you with. So connect with me. The best way to do that is to go to linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm. There you can book yourself a free 15-minute consultation if you are a first-time client. You can also at linktree/NPL Consulting Firm, download the free biz launch cheat sheet that will help you choose and start your dream business in 7 days or less. Linktree/NPL Consulting Firm is also where you can subscribe to the YouTube channel and the podcast. So if you ever miss a live episode of NPL Legal Dish, you can catch up with it at your leisure. Linktree/NPL Consulting Firm is also where you can get your lovely show merch. Okay, your mugs. We got t-shirts too. And Linktree/NPL Consulting Firm is also where you can get my digital products. So this month we're focusing on store policies and insurance. So right now we're doing store policies, and I've got the policies every craft store owner needs at Linktree/NPL Consulting Firm. It's the very top button. So if you are, it's holiday time. A lot of you guys make custom items. You're really creative, and the orders are going to be coming in. So before you have any trouble with people saying at the last minute, I don't want this, and you already, spent your blood, sweat, and tears getting it ready, you want to have your policies in place for your clients. So you want to pick that up. Okay. Yes, and Linktree/NPL Consulting Firm is also where you it will give you the links to my other social media platforms. So it will help you connect to my YouTube, to my Facebook, to my Instagram, and to my Clubhouse. I am hosting a room. I'm doing this show on Mondays on Clubhouse now, as well as these other platforms. So, if you're on Clubhouse, follow me there. But yeah, so that is everything about the business side. Now let's get to the show and why we are here. Okay. So this is how the show works. Justin, I think I see a couple of new faces or new names, I should say, in here. This show, what I do is I pull stories from the news, stories from blog sites, stories that you guys send me, from different sources. Thank you guys for the hearts. And I pull the ones that have lessons that we can learn as business owners, and we talk about them. So this is a time for you to ask your questions and give your comments, as long as they are respectful. Y'all know my mama watched this show, so don't get too crazy. All right. And I'm also going to be asking you guys to give me some emojis and comments in the box. So as long as your hands are free, I encourage you to participate. Um, Yes. Any more announcements about the show? Yeah. Okay. So that is our rundown of the show. So I invite invite your friends, anybody who you know might benefit from this or who would enjoy a platform like this, send them on in. All right. But yeah, we can get started now, okay? So before we even get into our stories, I want to remind you guys, like I said, this is probably going to be a short show unless you guys have questions. I only found 2 stories today. So if you guys have questions, I'll stay on till 8:40. But with the way these stories are going, I'll be surprised if we go past like 8:30. Okay. Okay. So we're going to start off with our NPL Nugget of the evening. What is an NPL Nugget? NPL Nugget is a short business or legal concept that I teach you in a couple of minutes, something that you need to know. Like I said, we are focusing on store policies right now, okay? My creatives. Earlier in the week, we talked about why you need store policies. Yesterday, we talked about your payment plans. Today, we're talking about warranties, right? A lot of you make custom items, they may be handmade. And, what if somebody is contacting you 6 months later saying that, this thing doesn't work anymore? You need to let your clients know what your warranties are, right? How, like, what is the, can they return with no problems after 30 days? Is it a 90-day warranty? Is it a year warranty, right? You need to lay out, at what point are you no longer responsible for the product? Okay. And again, if you need help with constructing a warranty statement for your store, make sure that you go to linktr.ee/npl consulting firm and pick up policies every craft store owner needs. All right. Okay. So now we can get to our stories. If we are ready, please give me some star emojis. If we're ready to go, give me some star emojis, please. Who we got on? Okay. Give me some star that Brandon guy said, I heard it work. I hated working at Eddie Bauer. They have had a forever. Nordstrom's too. Nordstrom's, it doesn't matter how long you have had an item. If it was purchased from Nordstrom's, you can bring it back. Even if you don't have the box, they'll give you like the current value. But if you have the box and the receipt, they'll take it back. Thank you for the star, Brandon. Okay. So our first story of the evening. If you enjoy cooking, give me some type of give me a chef emoji. If you enjoy cooking, please give me a chef emoji. Okay. Thank you, Sensimilla DC. Ooh, like 3 stars, like the DC flag. I like that. I like that. If you enjoy cooking, if you could do a little something, something in the cuisine area, give me a chef emoji. Thank you for the star, Kels Butter. Okay. Y'all ain't no chefs in here. Okay. That Brandon guy, what is your best dish? Tell me what your best dish is, Brandon guy. You gotta cook for like the love of your life. What is the meal that you are cooking for this lovely person to let them know how much you love them? um, I used to like be really into cooking, and then I started this business, and all my passion went into this. All right. Okay. So at least that Brandon guy likes to cook, right? Brandon guy, do you ever look up recipes online? Um if any of you look up recipes online, give me a computer emoji. If you've ever gone to like all recipes or any of those apps that will, you could say, okay, here's what I have in my cupboard. What can I make? If you've ever looked online for a recipe, give me some type of computer emoji. Mango chicken. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Okay, Brandon, I might be coming to your house for dinner one of these days. You better invite me. All right. So, yes, if you have ever looked up a recipe online, give me a computer emoji. Now, um, if you're looking up a recipe there's a lot of food bloggers out there, right? Thank you, that Brandon guy. There's the regular recipe websites, but then you have people who are food bloggers. They write whole articles. You'll be looking for a recipe, and then you got to read through this whole thing about their whole life story before you get to it. Kels Butter said, I like to watch cooking shows, but never would try any of those things. Yeah. So I know that you have always been just like me. When I see those recipes, I be scrolling. I'm like, can you just give me the ingredients so I can start it already, right? But do you guys know that there is a reason why these food bloggers write such long posts before they get to the recipe? Okay. The reason why these food blogs have such long posts is because recipes in and of themselves cannot be copyrighted. Okay. Now we know that copyrights they protect your the things that you create in your brain when you write a book, when you write a song, when you write a dance. But there are certain things that copyrights cannot protect, and one of them is recipes. So as a way of protecting their work, what food bloggers do is they create a whole story, a whole literary work around the recipe so that they can get the copyright protections for that post, and in it and in a way get protection for their recipe. Okay, so I just wanted I saw I just the article came up today, and I just thought it was something good to bring up here because I'm sure we've all looked up recipes, and I know I'm not the only person who has ever been like, why can't you just give me the ingredients? These food bloggers, they're making money off of their blog, right? So they need to make sure that they can control what happens on it. So they need to create a literary work around the recipe. And that's why when you go to a food blog, as opposed to just a regular recipe site, the food blogs, you're going to have to go through a lot of text before you actually get to the recipe. Okay. All right. So if we have any budding, that Brandon guy said some people are trying to NFT their recipes. That Brandon guy, do you understand NFTs? I might need to have you up here one day to explain NFTs to us. But yeah, so if any of you are food bloggers, know a food blogger, now you understand why it's so important for you to create these stories around your recipes, right? Okay, so that Brandon guy, if you know what NFTs are and you could break it down for the crew, hit me up. All right. Okay. And our second, so that was our first story of the evening. Okay, cool. Um, our second and final story of the evening, unless you guys have questions. If you have ever been to the grocery store Publix, give me a P. Kel's butter. I'm getting to the reason for the title. Okay. Now, as you can see, the title of the show is The Power of the P. Get your minds out the gutter. All right. If you've ever shopped at Publix, give me a P in the comments. All right. Um, if you don't know what Publix is a grocery store. When I lived in Florida for a year, it was everywhere. It's pretty popular in the South, particularly in Florida. They have about 1,250 stores nationwide. They have over 225,000 employees. Kel's Butter said, "Don't have those here in Cali." Okay. Okay. So actually, part of this story, if you guys go look at my story real quick, because I want you to see the the what I'm talking about. You're gonna see the Publix logo, and then you're gonna see another logo. So go check that out real quick while I give the rundown on Publix. Like I said, grocery store chain, 1,250 stores, 225,000 employees, and they have had a registered trademark for their signature P, which is a P in a green circle. It's a green circle with a P in white. They have had a registered trademark for that since 1972. All right. So this trademark is almost 30, no, 50. I can't count, y'all. 50 years old. Somebody help me. Somebody do some math. Um, so yeah, their trademark is almost 50 years old, right? Um, and and Publix is very popular. One of my favorite podcasts all the time. Here's the problem. There is an online drugstore called PharmaPack. PharmaPack is essentially the online version of, a CVS, a Dwayne Reed, I don't know, a Walgreens, a Rite Aid. It's a drugstore. You can get your, your personal stuff like makeup, um, toiletries, things like that. You can order them online at PharmaPack. And PharmaPack decided that their logo, who left a comment? PharmaPack, hey Margaret. Okay. Oh, why did it hide your comment? Okay. And PharmaPack, they decided that they wanted their own logo too, so they decided to that their logo was going to be a blue circle with a P in the middle. Okay, now Publix is like, whoa there, whoa there, whoa there, PharmaPack. Your logo looks way too close to ours, right? And they are contesting PharmaPack's filing of a trademark for this logo. Okay. Um, Now, like I said, Publix is a grocery store. PharmaPack is essentially an online drugstore. Do you think that Publix has a credible fear of trademark infringement or confusion with PharmaPack? That Brandon guy asked, is it the same font? It's not exactly the same, but it is pretty close. I would say that you can actually see them if you go to my stories. It's like, I want to say it's the last photo, one of the last things I posted in my stories today, and you can go look at them. Actually, I'm gonna pull it up. Oh, you know what? My phone is free. I can show it to y'all. Hold on. Um, okay. So let me. Can you guys see this? Okay. Can you guys see that? I know it might be backwards, but this one is the Publix, and this one is PharmaPack. It's the right way on Facebook and YouTube, but it's backwards on Instagram. But this is Publix. This is PharmaPack. Okay, so Publix is a little miffed at at PharmaPack, and they're saying this is trademark infringement. So I wanted to know from you guys: do you think that there's a credible threat? And that Brandon guy said it's yes, that's real close, right? Now remember, we know that when we file a trademark, we file it in our industry. Yes, Publix is a grocery store. Pharma Packs is an online drugstore. Is there overlap in their industries? Is there overlap in grocery stores and drugstores? Right? Margaret said it's real close. I think so too, because how many times, we can pick up stuff that we would get in the grocery store at the drugstore and vice versa. You can pick up toilet paper at the grocery store and at the drugstore. You can get makeup at the grocery store and at the drugstore. So while you may not do exactly the same thing, some of your services overlap, right? So Publix is going after PharmaPacks and claiming trademark infringement. And I just wanted to bring it to you guys to know what you thought as consumers. If you saw these two logos, out in the street, would you think that the two companies were related? If you saw these logos out in the street next to each other, would you think that the two companies were related? Let me know. Okay. Ooh, excuse me. I'm hot, y'all. Mm. Margaret said she would think that they were related. I would too. The only real difference is that Publix is green, PharmaPack is blue, and Publix's P is closed while there is a space with PharmaPack. So I personally think that PharmaPack is going to have to change its I just feel like it's too close. And the fact that their services overlap. Now, if PharmaPack was doing something different, like they were doing their PharmaPack, when I first heard the name, I thought they did prescription medication. That might be different. But grocery stores and drugstores, your services, they overlap. That Brandon guy said, not necessarily related, but if they're selling the same products, yes. Yeah, and that's my thing. It's like a grocery store essentially has a mini drugstore inside of it, right? Um, that Brandon, oh, you know what? I didn't even think about that. What about people with color blindness, right? What if you colorblind and you can't tell the difference? Margaret Massey said she would think that it's a division of Publix, right? There, just like different companies, they'll have offshoots, and subsidiaries. So yeah, there's a lot of confusion that could happen here. And Publix, they're like, look, we have been building this brand for 50 years. And no way some little old online drugstore is gonna come up here and try and build their business off our back. Ooh, I just gleeked, y'all. um, and build their business off our back. Look, your trademark, that is your reputation out in the street, and you don't want anybody to play with it. It's just like, when you like, so and so, keep my name out your mouth, whatever, like that. That's what these companies are like when they are worried about trademark infringement. They're like, hey, you over there trying to use our mark, keep our name out your mouth, because you don't know us, we don't know you, right? Publix does not want any association with Farmer Pack, because I'm sure Publix has their own, drugstore division within the store itself. Okay. So let's just take a final vote. If you think Publix is gonna win, high new to you. If you think Publix is gonna win, give me a thumbs up. If you think Publix is gonna lose, give me a thumbs down. Okay. If you think Publix is going to be able to get this trademark application rejected, give me a thumbs up. If you think that the farmer packs will go through, give me a thumbs down. That Brandon guy gave me a thumbs up, so we've got one, and I've got one. Kels Butter gave me one too, so we've got two thumbs up. I also say that Publix is going to win, so we've got three. Is anybody? Margaret is giving me a thumbs up, so we got four. All right. So okay, so I think it's safe to say that hi Black Panda 007. I think it's safe to say that we really are that we're pretty sure that Publix is going to win, but we're not the judge here, we're not the person at the USPTO. Maybe they'll find a way to differentiate it, I don't know. But we will have to wait and see. Okay, now, like I said, I didn't find many stories today. I only had two stories. So what I want to do for the rest of the show is I want to open it up for Q&A. Okay. Now, it can be about any stories that we have ever covered. It can be about any of the topics that we have covered over the past year as we are coming to the end of the year. So you can ask me questions about business entities, EIN numbers, DUNS numbers, contracts, trademarks, copyrights, patents, bank accounts and expenses, biz credit, hiring policies, nonprofits, and store policies and insurance. Okay, so that's a lot of topics that you can ask about right now. So this is a pick my brain session at this point. So or you can ask about any of the stories we covered. We talked about why food blog posts are so long, or the public story. Yesterday, the stories that we covered, we talked about Facebook, somebody asking Facebook for $20 million for the Meta trademark. We talked about, um, who was it? Zoom paying $4 million for the Zoom trademark. What else? Royal Caribbean and their trademarks. What did we talk about on Monday? Monday, we talked about, Nike and their virtual shoes. We talked about Fashion Nova versus Playboy. We talked about Candy Crush being a trademark bully. So if you got questions on any of those stories, you can ask about that now. If you have questions about your personal business, as long as you can keep the question kind of generic, you can ask that now. If you don't feel comfortable asking in this setting, make sure that you are booking your one-on-one sessions with me, okay? Make sure you go to linktr.ee/nplconsultingfirm and book your one-on-ones with me if you don't want to ask your questions here, Okay. So if you don't have any questions, what we can do is we can wrap this up. Hold on. We got a question. Kels Butter said, if I wanted to start a business, would I have to trademark my name of the business first? No. So your business name doesn't necessarily need to be trademarked. Your trademark, it represents your goods or services in the marketplace, right? So I'm going to give you an example. Um, kind of. Okay, so we have McDonald's. Yes, McDonald's is trademark, conglomerate, all that good stuff, right? But in terms of McDonald's, what McDonald's sells, right? McDonald's, they have trademarks for Happy Meal. They have trademarks for Big Mac. They have trademarks for Quarter Pounder or something, right? So these names are trademark because they represent products that McDonald's sells. So you could be, Acme Corp and not trademark that, but then if you have a particular products that you are selling in Acme Corp, you can trademark the name of that product or trademark the logo. Okay, so do you understand the difference of that, Kels Butter? You don't necessarily have to trademark your business name, but what you can do is within your state, you can reserve your business name. Okay, that doesn't give you nationwide protection, but it will preserve your business name within your state. Okay. Um, Next question, Shogun Assassin. How can one go about getting a logo and name trademark? A logo and yeah. Okay. So you have to apply Shogun Assassin. You go to the you go to the USPTO website, which is at uspto.gov. I'm assuming that you already have the logo or the name trademarked. Hey, I'm crazy, sexy, cool. And you fill out the application and you pay your fee. Now it's not necessarily that simple because there are some things that you need to know. You need to know the class of goods that you are going to file your trademark under. You also need to know if you have any disclaimers that are needed. If you don't understand what any of that means, make sure that you book with me, and I can explain the process to you. But you can literally go to the USPTO website and file for your trademark. Okay. And the address for that is uspto.gov. Now, keep in mind, uspto.gov, they also have tutorial videos. So if you want to, go sift through their website and watch their tutorial videos, I encourage you to do that. Okay. Did I miss any other questions? Any other questions? Okay. So I think that we've come to the end of our questions. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Y'all were awesome as usual. We will be back Monday with more stories. If you find anything that you want me to talk about, guys, please, please, please send it my way. I love when you send me stories. Make sure that you pick up what's that called? Policies every craft store owner needs, so that you can protect yourself in this holiday season, as people are going to be requesting your services a lot. Okay. Also, if you are on Clubhouse, uh make sure that you're following me. The link is go to linktr.ee/.com. There's a link to follow me on Clubhouse, because I'm going to be broadcasting our Monday show on Clubhouse going forward. Okay. So yeah, so this is where I leave you. Have a wonderful rest of the week. Have a wonderful weekend. Take care of yourselves. Be safe. And I will see you Monday. Bye, guys.